you ever wondered why the Boston Tea Party really happened? Most of us picture a band of rebellious colonists dressed as Mohawk warriors, storming British ships and tossing crates of tea into Boston Harbor. It's a powerful image, but the truth? It's far more complex. Let's pull back the curtain. The year is 1773. Tensions between Britain and the American colonies have been simmering for over a decade. The roots of the Boston Tea Party go deep, right back to the aftermath of the 7 Years' War, 1756 to 1763. Britain had emerged victorious, but also broke, sitting on a national debt of over 130 million pounds. Looking to recoup their losses, Parliament turned to the colonies. In 1765, they passed the Stamp Act, the first direct tax on American paper goods. The backlash was instant. The colonies erupted in protest, and Britain repealed it. But the damage was done. The idea of taxation without representation had taken hold. Then came the Townshend Acts in 1767. These were indirect taxes on glass, paint, paper, and tea. The colonists boycotted British imports, organized resistance, and tensions rose. And then, Britain made what it thought was a generous move. In 1773, they passed the Tea Act, allowing the British East India Company, which was drowning in unsold tea, to export directly to the colonies, bypassing middlemen. In theory, this made tea cheaper. But here's the twist. This wasn't about cheaper tea. It was about control. The Tea Act gave a single company a monopoly, pushing out colonial merchants and smugglers who had been importing tea, often from the Dutch, on their own terms. It undercut an entire economy built on trade freedom. To leaders like Samuel Adams, this wasn't just unfair. It was a direct threat to colonial independence. The issue wasn't the price. It was the principle. In Boston, resistance was fierce. When 3 tea ships, the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver, arrived in December 1773, the Sons of Liberty demanded they turn back. Governor Thomas Hutchinson, a loyalist, refused. And on the night of December 16, 1773, something historic happened. More than 100 colonists, some disguised as Mohawk Indians, boarded the ships. In 3 hours, they dumped 342 chests of tea, worth around 10,000 pounds at the time, or over $1 million today, into the icy waters of Boston Harbor. No one was hurt, no property was stolen, just the tea. This was a calculated political act, a defiant message to the crown. We will not be ruled from across the ocean without a voice. The British response was swift and brutal. Parliament passed the Coercive Acts, what the colonists called the Intolerable Acts. They closed Boston's port, revoked Massachusetts' charter, and enforced harsher military control. But instead of silencing the colonies, they pushed them closer together. Within months, colonial unity strengthened. The First Continental Congress convened in 1774. The seeds of rebellion had grown into a full movement. The Boston Tea Party didn't just dump tea, it changed history. It revealed the power of protest, the importance of standing up when power goes unchecked, and it proved that sometimes revolution begins with a single act of defiance. If this deep dive into the real reasons behind the Boston Tea Party sparked your curiosity, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At The History Lens, we uncover the stories behind the stories, truths often hidden in the shadows of history. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one.